Welcome back. It's the ILFL Soccer Night show on a Monday night, and tonight we're talking about the UK Bangladeshi Football Championships, which happened back in April of 2016, prior to what we call a summer in this country. And now I'm joined on stage by those who I alluded to in the first segment of the show. For those of you who didn't know, let me just remind you the UK BFC heats were held up there in the Midlands. Lots of teams turned up to battle it out. Some will think that they coulda, woulda, shoulda been there, but there are only two teams that actually got there in the final. And as in every final, there has to be a winner. And I'm joined by those winners on stage tonight. So welcome to the guests that have joined myself and cameras on stage tonight. This is Beaumont FC. As Rash said in the first segment, you now have bragging rights and can call yourselves the UK Bangladeshi Football Champions. How does that feel, Mohammed?
Good. It's the third time we've actually had the prestige of actually.
So now you said that third time. Is it better this time? Is it just as good? Does it mean more now?
It's better now due to the standard of the oppositions and the number of teams that are actually participating in it. Previously, when we won it, I think we had a mixture of 8 teams or 10 teams. So naturally, you know, the standard of teams have improved drastically. The numbers have increased as well. Teams look a bit more established and organised.
They look up for it now.
And the stadium itself makes it a bit more prestigious.
It was, and it's a lovely place that we went to. Fantastic stadium that you played in. So, listen, you're a man who's been doing this for many, many years, all right? Now, so I know you've played in many different... When you turn up for something like that, pride and prestige, all of those things now are there. So I'll ask the cliche question. What do you tell the guys before they walk out on the pitch?
I think just not generally before the final. I think the heat itself, we actually made a whole weekend out of it. We went there Saturday night. I think the lads enjoyed it. We're actually, 5 seconds away from getting knocked out. We were 1-0 down. There's literally about 5 seconds left, and our centre back Shah Mashood, he actually scored the equaliser. I was telling our lads, you know what, this is actually destined for us. And then obviously we subsequently beat London Tigers, who were one of the pre-tournament favourites, being Birmingham again. We were trailing that game twice, coming back, and we're going to the final. But I think generally the final itself, it was played on midweek. I didn't need to ask anyone to take a day off work. Naturally, it just happened. Everyone just took days off work. It was a case of, okay, we'll go out there. And I think the lads, including myself, we were very confident we will overturn the Newmark side. And to be honest, we had a very comfortable lead at one point. I think we were 3-0 up and 4-1 up at one point.
Took your foot off the gas a little bit.
We did, yeah.
So introduce me to the two guys on my left now. To anyone that doesn't know them.
Far right-hand side is our captain, Tanjim, who's also our manager for a few years back in the Inner London League, who's actually won the Inner London Cup for us as well. So one of the few managers, other than myself, that's actually won something. Tanjim's one of them, and he's our captain at the moment, central midfielder, fantastic player. And next to you is a man that we actually call in Newark versus Polash, because he's the one who actually got all 4 goals.
Polash, I'm going to talk to you about that because for those that, again, like I said, don't know, you were the man that pretty much won the final. I mean, it's not every day you go out, you turn up in a cup in any game, let alone a cup final. To get 1 or 2 maybe to help the team is great, but to get 4 goals on the day, what a feeling for you.
No, it's definitely, it's a good feeling. I'm just as surprised as you are, Dave. But I had my Weetabix in the morning. I think that's what it was. It's an incredible feeling. I mean, to do it in the final at Northampton Stadium, just can't get any better than that.
Good goals as well you scored. I mean, there must be 1 or 2 that will stick with you for a while. They weren't tap-ins.
No, definitely a few of them to remember for a long time. But you know, it's just one of those. These opportunities don't come often, so you just got to take it.
As Mum said earlier, you know, even when you were training to London Tigers, once you got over that, because for a lot of people, London Tigers is a hurdle. It's a mental hurdle. So once you got past that, did you really feel like we can do this?
I think for us it was in the group stages, and Mum said one of the games where it literally 10 seconds, you know, and we scored that last goal. We knew we were destined to do good in this tournament, and that's exactly what we did. But you know what, everyone worked hard, everyone grafted the result out, and you know, can't get any better than that. So proud of everyone.
Beaumont manager of the UK BFC champions.
I'm the ex-manager, but yeah.
Well, you know, you can put it on your CV if you like. So proud moment for you?
It was. I mean, winning as a manager and winning as a captain is a different feeling. I think I was a lot more prouder as a captain, I think, just because I was playing and being involved. As a manager, it's a different type of feeling. So it was nice to actually win as a
Explain
captain.
that to people out there. You know?
I don't know. When I won it as a manager, it was relief more than anything because you're not actually playing on the pitch. So it was just
you
tense.
can't do anything about anything.
I just remember
you're
the final.
kicking the ball in your head though.
Exactly. I wasn't even watching the game halfway through, especially with the tense times. But as a player, it's different. As in, you got to obviously on the pitch and just try and rally the troops on the pitch. So and try and focus on your own game as well. So it's a completely different feeling, but both lovely to have. So nice on the record, I guess.
Mams, I need to ask you as well, just quickly now, being UK BFC champions, what does that do for Beaumont and how do you take that into further football development as far as Beaumont's football development is concerned?
I think, as I said, you know, we've won it previously, and it's one of those things. Okay, yeah, it gives you the bragging rights, fair enough, but it also gives you that crown, the crown jewel. It helps you attract players. It helps you attract the Bangladeshi players as well. We've gone into our summer campaign, you know, full of confidence. You know, we've gone to the Summer League Cup final, and I think that generally has given us that confidence. It's given us that cream where we can start pulling in more players, start, you know, drafting. You know, we developed the squad itself because some of the players, no disrespect, even at the final we had a lot of vets players actually making up the numbers because of the format of the tournament, it's all Bangladeshi competition, so you having to make sure you have a bigger squad there. So I think generally in terms of recruiting younger talent, it definitely helps us go forward in that sense. I mean, one of the things that Tanjim said, unfortunately I don't actually share that experience, is winning as a manager and winning as a captain. I've only ever done it as a manager. I think Tanjim is very actually humble in what he's saying. I think what he's achieved as a manager for his 2 years he was with us, winning the Inner London Cup itself, the Challenge Cup, is a major, major achievement. And I think in Beaumont's history, we've only ever won 2 things at the Inner London competition, which was the 2 cups. One was in 2003, and Tanjim actually won it 2 years ago. It is a remarkable achievement, and I think, in a way, we felt as a club that he was hampering his playing abilities, giving him that extra responsibility of managing the team, taking everyone's responsibility on, and we realized, okay, he's not actually playing himself. We want him to maximize his playing days, then go into it, and then manage. And I'm sure he'll be back managing Beaumont team in the future.
Okay, listen, good stuff, guys. I want to show you a few more highlights and clips of what happened up there in Birmingham. Take a look at the UK. more of you, wherever you are, wherever you be, wherever you are in the country, you took part in that tournament in April of this year. It is the UK Bangladeshi Football Championships. It will resume again next year at a location that could be near you. We're going to take a break. In the next segment of the show, we're going to finish up with the UK BFC, and we are going to bring you closer to home and start talking about everything ILFL. So we'll be back after this short break.